Hi guys, welcome to the first ever video on the Kick It Off fan channel. This is obviously a Norwich City fan channel where you've got myself, Asa, and you've also got Harry here as well.
Hi guys.
How are you, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good, good.
Yourself?
So, as of recording this, Norwich have just beaten Cardiff City 3-2 after going 2-1 down. After we did score the first goal, we went 2-1 down just before half time. It seemed like it was going to be a typical Norwich result where, it could have been 3-1, 2-1, whatever. It looked like we'd bottled it again. I think it's only our second away win this
Yeah,
season.
it is.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
just insane in my opinion. To how many games have we played this season? Like 16, is it? Was that the 16th game?
Yeah.
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 To only get two away wins is mad. And to be honest with you, I think we're lucky to come away with a win. I think we're lucky to even score the second goal, in my opinion. And then to get the quick winner. Obviously, I was very happy that we got the winner, but I just want to get your thoughts on the game and what you think about the result, really, and the performance that Norwich put out today.
Yeah. So I thought the game was very good.
Yeah,
There was times when I thought we could actually lose a game,
yeah,
and I thought credit to the fans for going all the way to
yeah,
Cardiff after how our run's going. But we got the win, so that hopefully that will boost the fans.
yeah, yeah.
I still,
Definitely.
but I still think it's difficult. I still think the manager should go. I know
Yeah,
he's got the win now,
yeah.
but I still think he should go because we need to,
Refresh,
yeah,
have a
yeah,
restart.
refresh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that
restart.
that was a topic I wanted to come on to because obviously with Stuart Webber, this was his last game as a
Yeah,
sporting director for the club. He's now leaving on Monday, I think. And we've got Ben Napper, is it, that's coming in?
yeah, Ben
Um,
Napper.
yeah, I think he's the Arsenal loan manager or something like that. He's in charge of the
Yeah,
loans at Arsenal. So he's coming in to become our new sporting director. And I think it's probably the best time for a fresh restart, sort of
yeah, definitely.
a new chapter, as to say, for Norwich. I think,
It will give the players a lot of confidence as
yeah,
well.
yeah, of
Like
course, yeah,
after that win,
yeah,
get
yeah,
like, and we could get a new manager.
yeah, yeah. The thing is, I feel like obviously we've got this win, but it wasn't like it was a dominating performance for Norwich where the win was like looking like it was going to come. If you get me, like
Yeah,
it came at the end of the game, and I'd say we were a bit lucky to get the win. Obviously, Wagner did make the changes at half time that you could say led to the victory. Two changes
yeah,
coming at half
definitely.
time. You could say that's a reason for him to stay because he saw what was going wrong and he made the changes. But in my
Yeah,
opinion, like the way we started the game, like the team that we had to start the game, like we had Placheta at left back, and it's like, why are we doing that? It's like
yeah.
what's
I
that going to be
completely understand that.
like?
Yeah,
And the thing is, what this is like our third win in 10 games or something. Like it
yeah.
is mental that like
You you would think that we've got like our attacking team that we want to actually win because if we've got him at left back, it looks like we don't care,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
he has no clue what's going on. And I've just got a point about the subs.
yeah.
It's the same old Norwich. We always leave the subs till the last minute,
Too late.
or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And
and
I think another thing, Danny Bath, is that his name?
yeah,
Yeah. I thought he had a really good performance. I think he brought that experience into the team with it
yeah,
was
yeah,
quite a young defense, I'd say, with Fisher at right back and that young centre back as well. So I think Danny Bath coming in really added that experience they needed. But one thing I would say is like why hasn't he started sooner?
Ah, I don't
Because
understand
I
it.
heard a caller on Canary Call as well just after the game saying the same thing. Um, in my opinion, Gibson and Duffy just don't work together. Like they're making too many mistakes at the back. Duffy just is not the guy we need, in my opinion. I don't think he should play for us. He just hasn't been good enough at all this season. He's made too many mistakes. He's scoring own goals. He's making mistakes that are leading to goals. I just don't think Duffy and Gibson are the right centre backs that we need. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we
If you
need
put
a
them
better centre.
in like, yeah, if you put them, say that you had Duffy and someone else who like
I,
was more
I
confident.
don't think Duffy should play full stop. In my opinion, I just don't rate him. At Norwich, like I'm sure he could have been, good at other clubs and stuff, but it's just he hasn't had a good season here. I haven't I haven't thought Gibson should start for a long time, to be honest. Like for
No,
years. I don't
no.
know why he kept getting played.
Last season,
Yeah,
I think since last season,
yeah.
absolutely, I would not
He,
play him.
he was, but I think he has had a few good performances this season. I think better than Duffy. It's just
Yeah,
and and as well. I know we've got injuries like an injury list longer than whatever, but it's just in my opinion that's no excuse really because the players that are out there are more than capable of getting wins.
like Sarah,
Yeah,
Gabrielle.
I wish we had Sar. Yeah, Sarah,
Yeah.
uh, Rowe, Hernandez.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Rowe, we could go
But
on about Rowe for ages, how good he is. I think,
yeah,
I generally think he's our only standout player, really.
yeah, definitely. And I hope he doesn't leave in January. Like, I don't
I
think
don't
he
think he'll
will.
leave in January, but maybe at the
No.
end of the season.
Yeah. It
But
depends how our season carries on.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Because now that we've got the win,
Yeah,
and if we get a new manager in and a rebuild, then
yeah,
it could all change
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything could be the same Norwich. Like
Yeah. Well, I
we
mean, I
get
hope it
wins.
isn't the same Norwich, but I hope it's a
No,
new.
but I mean, like, like a couple of seasons ago when we were winning every game,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
were
yeah, yeah. Pushing,
scared,
pushing for the Prem.
scared to like go to Carrow Road. Like
Yeah, yeah,
that used to be like a scary place, if you get me.
yeah,
Like people like didn't want to come,
yeah.
but now they're thinking, oh, it's Norwich. We go to Carrow Road and we get like 3 points.
Yeah, yeah. I get what you mean. It's a difficult one. It is difficult because obviously, with Stuart Webber going and this Ben Napper guy and the board, they've got a big decision to make, whether to keep Wagner or for him to go.
I think it
Um,
go.
you think he's
I
gone?
really, I think I wouldn't be surprised after the international break
Yeah.
if we have a
Oh,
new manager.
yeah. So, do you think he'll be gone as soon as, and they'll get a manager in quickly, or because when we sacked Dean Smith, we had that whole window of the World Cup where
Yeah,
there was a massive window for us to sack him. They didn't, and 2 games after the
they
World Cup,
rushed it.
after 2 games, they sacked him and brought a new guy in. Obviously,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can know who we have now. Where you think, well, you've had that window, why not sack him then? So I wouldn't be
It's the same
surprised.
Norwich though,
I
isn't it?
wouldn't be surprised if they keep him going into who do we have next? Watford or QPR or someone?
Yeah, QPR.
QPR.
Or is it?
No, I think
Or is it?
yeah, no, it is QPR. I'm pretty sure.
And then we've got Watford away after that.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, if it was up to me, I would get a new manager in because QPR is a great game to start off with because they're
Yeah, and
they're
then
in
we've got Watford
relegation.
after that.
Yeah. So to get a new manager in and have them sort of, I don't want to say easy because no game in the championship's really easy. But
It's
to have a
never
game
easy.
that you'd expect to win, where a new manager can sort of play with some tactics and
Yeah,
use some players and stuff and get a feel
use
for
some
the team.
players that we haven't got who we could actually make better players, like Johnny Rowe.
Yeah,
We he he came on a couple of times last season,
Yeah,
but that was the start. And this season, look at him.
yeah.
He's,
So like,
he's
give the youth a chance, is what you're saying.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to use the youth
You think
because
well, I think Wagner has been doing that, to be fair to him, with like Fisher as right back, and Rowe as well. Is, he was the guy that he was the manager that sort of used him and gave him the start. So I would say Wagner has been using the youth, to be fair to him.
yeah,
It's just, I don't know. There's just something missing, I feel, or
yeah.
whether it's the tactics or the players or what. I personally feel a new manager would bring that sort of fresh start to the club. I think
Yeah, yeah.
because we're getting a new sporting director. Stuart Webber was the guy that brought Wagner in. Obviously, he'd worked with him before. I think it would
They're
just be
mates,
good.
aren't they? They're
Yeah,
mates.
I think they worked together at Huddersfield, so they sort of knew each other.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
think I think the new sporting director should get his own man in, and
yeah.
um,
He's definitely got to have his own opinions, if you
yeah,
get
yeah,
me.
I think he should be given the chance to prove himself as well by getting in his own guy and showing what he can do, like as a sporting director.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I've got, yeah, I've got 3 points. I've got a couple of questions. So what's your opinions of the team down the road,
What, Ipswich?
Ipswich? Yeah,
I was hoping you weren't going to bring him up, to be honest, because yeah, it's a bit depressing, isn't it? To be honest, to see how well
yeah,
they're doing. I'm not going to sit here with yellow tinted glasses and go, they're rubbish, they're awful. Like, they are doing
yeah, yeah,
amazing. They are going to go up to the Prem.
yeah.
At the
Or will
first,
they bottle it? Will they bottle it like League One? They were they were top of the league last. Was it
yeah.
last year
No,
for ages?
well, I think they've bottled it a couple of times. I think they've been pushing for quite a
Yeah,
while to get up. No, they're not going to bottle it. They're going up to the Prem.
yeah.
We'll see Ipswich in the Prem next season. They're going to
Do
do
you think? Do you think Norwich? What will happen with Norwich? I know it's hard at the minute, but your
what next
honest
season.
opinion. Yeah.
We'll be
Are
in the
we in the
Championship.
championship?
We're not going to go down. We'll be in the Championship. To be honest with you,
Mid-table?
what next season?
Yeah.
I think we're going to see another season. I don't want to say similar to this, but we're not going to be pushing for playoffs next season. We're not going to be in relegation. We could, the Champions are hard to predict. We could be just outside of playoffs, but nowhere near it, like we were last season, or down the bottom, but nowhere near relegation.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's hard to predict, but it's, I don't know, is what I'm trying to say. But what I will say, going back to Ipswich quickly, I generally think they'll do the double on us this season. I
Do you
do.
think?
Yeah, because what, like, Norwich go 1-0 down and that's it. They just give up. It's like, they go
Yeah.
1-0 down in the 20th minute and it's like 5-0 in the 21st minute. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, I get that.
they
Like
just fall apart and just can't cope, or even if we
they've
score a
always got
goal.
to start winning first, haven't they, Norwich? Always.
Yeah,
And
but
then there's
what I
something.
would say is, even this season, when we score, we don't look capable of keeping a lead or extending that lead.
Same old Norwich, isn't it?
Score
Like
a goal, we just don't know. Like, it's like, what do we
conceding
do
them, on
now?
the other hand. Oh, we're brilliant at that, conceding goals. I know
Yeah,
that's not a good point, but we are.
yeah,
I've got another point.
yeah,
Uh, the fans. You know, because I went to the last home game, and it was devastating, to be honest.
yeah.
That there was there was no life in the ground. The away fans were saying, "Is this a library?" And some of our fans were singing, "Is this a library?" as well.
That
And that
quiet.
shouldn't be that shouldn't be happening.
No.
And when the players came for a corner, the fans started singing, "You're not fit to wear the shirt,"
Yeah.
and that's not gonna
But
help, is it?
it's not going to help. But I think it's the fans showing their frustration. It's like these players are more than capable of playing better than they are. Like they are playing like so bad. Like let's just say it how
Yeah,
it is. They are not playing well. They are like abysmal at times. Do you know what I mean? So they're like the fans should have their say, and um, you know, some of them players probably aren't fit to wear the Norwich shirt because they're just like
no,
not playing well at all. It's like they just don't. It's like they just couldn't care less. Do you know what I
they
mean?
lose. Going back to the 1-0 like thing, when we go 1-0 down, no one has like any belief. If you get me,
Yeah,
if we go 1-0 down, the players drop their heads and that's it.
yeah,
That's a game.
yeah. And
We've lost
I
it.
think that's due to the bad run of form. Do you know what I mean? Like when you've lost most of the games in the season, you're not going to go 1-0 down and think, hey, we're going to win. Do you know what I mean? We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
come back. Like they just haven't played well and the form's dipped and it's so hard to get back on winning form. And I think like maybe if things were different, if we didn't have the injuries, maybe Wagner would be doing amazing with us. But he isn't. And
A point on the injuries. I think it's all gone downhill till Sargent got injured
yeah, going down
because
up, yeah, since Sargent.
because he was last season. It goes to the point again. He he was he was good, but this season he
Started off
started
really well, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
and
think, yeah, I
it's
think
upset.
in my opinion, it's all gone downhill since that Rotherham result. Like we were on a roll. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
who did we beat first? Was it Hull?
yeah, Hull
Yeah,
last
and then we
minute.
got that draw against Southampton, which was like in my
Yeah,
it was a 4-4 draw. Like it was an amazing game. Lost to a penalty. So it's well not lost, sorry, but
yeah.
drew because of a penalty.
It,
So
yeah,
I was so excited, and then we were on a roll, and then that Rotherham result just was like,
because Rotherham
why are
was
we losing to
doing so
Rotherham?
bad.
Yeah,
They were doing
and
so
then
bad.
the 6-2 result to Plymouth.
I think again that's it.
It
It
was just
hasn't been the same since that either.
yeah, but it was like that's just it's like why is that like I know you get these freak results in football, it happens a lot, but
Yeah,
it shouldn't be happening to Norwich against Plymouth.
that
I mean,
that Plymouth
that was
game
just
is like when we lost to Colchester 7-1.
yeah, yeah,
If you get me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like it's just I don't know what it is to be honest. Like it's like I'm not even angry. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like I'm sort of
No.
like empty. Like I just don't know what to
Yeah.
think anymore. Like if I couldn't like I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say about
Or
the
to think, if you get me. Like,
yeah,
because
because
you
it's
don't
like
want to think the bad when we're going 1-0 down. You don't want to think we've lost the game. But in the other, on the
yeah,
other hand, you know that it actually could, we're probably going to lose the game
yeah,
once we've
yeah,
gone 1-0 down.
yeah. Well, okay then. So moving on to the last point or last question to sort of round this video round this video off is Wagner in or out?
It's a hard one, but going back to my points before, I really think he has to go.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really, we need, we need a rebound.
yeah,
We need, we need something to change.
yeah.
I've got a point quickly
Go,
before
go
you
on.
go with your opinion. Ownership.
Right.
What do you, what do you think will happen with Delia and Michael?
Honestly, um I think like they'll be gone soon. Like I'm not one of these people that are gonna sit here and like go mental at them because like they've done a lot of good and they show they care about the club more than a
Yeah,
lot of other owners. Like we don't have the money, and the money we do have, we've spent a bit silly, and I get that. And they haven't been the best owners in terms of building Norwich up and like showing proper leadership into the Prem or whatever. But like they're very old and they've shown they care about Norwich. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's
there are
what.
a lot of other clubs out there that would like cut their arm off to have ownership like Norwich and be in Norwich's position. So I do get
Like,
that.
you
But
know,
what I would just say quickly,
Newcastle.
sorry,
Yeah, sorry.
is like in the modern game, unfortunately, showing that you care about the club doesn't really get you anywhere. Like they have love for Norwich, and I get that, for Norwich City, and I get that. But like, unfortunately, that alone isn't going to get you into the Prem and keep you in the Prem. I think what I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
will happen is I think this new American guy, wasn't Mark something? I've
yeah,
forgotten his
yeah.
last
Mark.
name.
Yeah, yeah,
But I feel because he's got a bit of Norwich already, doesn't he? A few shares
yeah,
in Norwich. So I know
yeah, yeah.
Delia isn't the main shareholder anymore, is she? There's
No, I think it's going to take about 3 years till.
I think
Well,
he's
that's
just gonna it's gonna be a slow, gradual takeover of the club until he has full ownership. I imagine he's just seeing how things are run in
and
because he comes from American baseball. He isn't going to know how
yeah,
football clubs run. So I feel he's just
yeah,
learning
yeah.
how it's done, and then he'll eventually get a full takeover, and then we're in the money.
And I think Delia wants to see if he's actually the right man for Norwich
Yeah,
because she
yeah,
actually cares so much about the club.
yeah. Of
You can
course, yeah,
tell.
yeah,
And
yeah.
there was this
Um,
thing on Canary Call, and saying that we're too nice.
yeah,
We are
I do
we're
get
too
that.
nice as a
I
club.
do get that.
Like we won't go into proper challenges. We won't do like other clubs
Yeah,
do.
we'll
We
let the
won't.
clubs play how they want to play.
Yeah,
We don't
and they
disrupt it. We don't get in there. We're not nasty. We're not feared as a
we
club.
don't change our ideas
Yeah, yeah,
because there was this other point. I don't know who said it on Canary Call, but this caller said the the teams come to Carrow Road and they know how we play,
yeah,
so they're gonna just break it down.
yeah,
They're gonna break us down so we can't play our football. They
exactly.
know they know how we play.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, there we go, guys. That is the first video on the Kick It Off fan channel. Get your opinions in the comments, um, and cover any points that we covered in this video. Whether you agree or disagree, all opinions are welcome on this channel. This is the Norwich fan channel, so any opinions that you have are more than welcome. As I say, whether you agree or disagree, get it in the comments. So just quickly, we will be doing like watch alongs and previews and other videos and streams on this channel. This is just a sort of a welcome video and a reaction to what we saw against Cardiff, because Norwich are in a bit of a sticky situation at the moment, and yeah, everyone's sort of got their own opinions at the moment, whether they want Wagner to go, whether they want him to stay. So yeah, as I say, get all your opinions in them comments. We'll read everything, we'll take everything on board, and we'll try and get more of you guys on videos and on streams and interacting with us and everything like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did like this, just sort of rambling on, really, weren't we, about what we thought?
Yeah, yeah.
Then give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you
And
in.
a share.
And yeah,
And a
yeah,
share.
share it around. You know, get this channel out there. Share it to your mates if any of your mates are Norwich fans and that. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
If you see us around the ground as well, just say hello.
Yeah,
We're
do that. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video. I'm sure we'll be talking about whether Wagner's been sacked or not come the international break. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye, guys.
There we go.